Ah, the sound of birds chirping on an early April morning. How enchanting is that? Well, we are running out of time before other residents take up real estate across the Mid-Atlantic. Page 47 of the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanack spells it out, but here are more details on what you can expect late this spring and early this summer. We're talking about the broad-tend cicadas that will emerge from the soil in a couple of weeks. They will leave a hole about a finger's width as they come up through the soil, and as they do so, they're going to be mating and creating this buzzing noise because the sun heats their membrane and causes their muscles to spasm, and that's why you hear a buzzing noise. So you'll definitely hear them when they emerge from the soil. They will leave some small holes in the soil, and what they do is they feed on the water. That is their nutrients. So the water from small plants and even trees will be decorated with these cicadas. For example, this large tree behind me, in a couple of weeks, we'll see a bunch of cicadas, but they are just feeding off of the water. So a tree of that size will not have any problem surviving the cicadas. It's these small plants that'll be decorated with these bugs that could be damaged because of the cicadas when they emerge. Now, not only will the Mid-Atlantic see these cicadas, but also across the Midwest. This map shows anywhere from Illinois all the way to New York State, as far south as North Carolina, and even Georgia. Now, if you're mowing grass outside, don't be surprised if a couple of these are attracted to you, because as this fellow said,
they're really loud and all over the place.
That's exactly right. They'll be out for about 4 to 6 weeks. Other animals come and consume these not locusts, but cicadas. And then what happens is, in the meantime, they're mating and they're forming these eggs when they mate, and the eggs drop to the soil and go back into the ground. And guess what? 17 years later, we have another emergence of cicadas. So in that sense, the next emergence across the Mid-Atlantic will be in 2038. When exactly do we expect them to emerge? This year. Soil temperatures range from 50 to 60 degrees. We need the soil temperature to be 64 degrees, and we expect that to happen right around May 18th. Add 4 to 6 weeks onto that, and we are talking about the very early part of July when the cicadas will be exiting and going back down into the ground for the next 17 years. For the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanack, I'm Chad Merrill.